Have you ever wondered what lies beneath your feet beyond what your eyes can see? Our Earth, a marvel of the universe, is not just surface deep. It's a complex structure made up of several layers, each with its own unique characteristics. Imagine peeling an onion, with each layer revealing a new secret. Earth, too, has its layers: the crust, the mantle, and the two-part core, outer and inner. So buckle up, as we prepare to embark on a journey to the center of our planet. The surface beneath us, known as the Earth's crust, is more than just soil and rocks. It's a complex structure, varying in thickness from 3 miles under the oceans to approximately 40 miles beneath our continents. This shell is primarily composed of oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Now there are two types of crust: continental and oceanic. The continental crust forms the land where we live, work, and play. It's less dense but much thicker than its counterpart, the oceanic crust, which forms the seabed. The Earth's crust is the outermost layer of our planet, the foundation for life as we know it. It's where we build our homes, cultivate our food, and extract valuable resources. But it's also the layer that interacts with the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, and the biosphere, shaping the conditions necessary for life. Despite being the layer we live on, the crust is just the beginning of our journey. Beneath the crust lies the mantle, a thick, hot layer that keeps the Earth on the move. Now let's get a picture of the mantle. Imagine a vast layer, some 1,800 miles thick. That's the mantle. It's not as solid as you might think. It's more like a soup of molten rock called magma, with a consistency similar to warm caramel on a sundae. This layer is in a constant state of churning due to convection currents. Picture a pot of soup on a stove. As the soup heats, it rises to the top, cools, and then sinks. This same process happens in the mantle. The heat from the Earth's core causes the magma to rise. As it nears the Earth's crust, it cools and sinks back down. This cyclical motion, this convection, is what keeps the mantle in a state of continuous movement. But why does this matter to us? Well, this motion in the mantle is the driving force behind plate tectonics. The Earth's crust is divided into several large and small slabs called tectonic plates. They float on the mantle, and as the mantle moves, so do these plates. Their movement can lead to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and even the creation of mountain ranges. So in a way, the events that shape our daily lives, like the ground we walk on and the mountains we admire, are all a result of this layer in motion. The mantle, in its constant state of motion, shapes the world we see above. At the heart of our planet lies the core, a hot, metallic sphere, powering Earth's magnetic field. The core itself is split into two distinct sections: the outer core, which borders the mantle, and the inner core. The boundary separating these regions is called the Bullen discontinuity. The outer core, about 2,200 kilometers, 2,200 km, thick, is mostly composed of liquid iron and nickel. This molten sea of metal is incredibly hot, with temperatures similar to the surface of the sun. Beyond the outer core is the inner core. Despite the intense heat, the inner core is solid. The immense pressures here, over 3 million times atmospheric pressure, are so high that the material is squeezed into a solid state. It's a world of iron and nickel, in temperatures exceeding 5,000 degrees Celsius. Now here's the fascinating part. The core is not just a ball of metal, it's a dynamic, active part of our planet. The outer core's high temperatures cause the liquid metal to move in a convective motion. This movement generates Earth's magnetic field through a process known as the geodynamo. This magnetic field extends far out into space, forming a protective shield around the planet, deflecting harmful solar radiation and making life as we know it possible. The core, with its immense heat and pressure, is the powerhouse of our planet. Our journey takes us from the familiar surface to the mysterious depths of our planet. We've explored the crust, our home base, thin yet vital, journeyed through the mantle, where rock bends and flows like taffy, descended into the outer core, a sea of molten iron, and braved the inner core, Earth's heart of solid iron and nickel. Each layer, a unique chapter in Earth's story. So next time you step on the ground, remember the extraordinary journey that lies beneath your feet.